Wednesdays here on the program, we like to put the spotlight on the farm women's group, CommonGround.
CommonGround is a group of farm women who want to be a resource for consumers who want to know more about how their food is grown. In this segment, we hear from volunteer Ruth Ready on how producers are finding smart forage options for their cattle.
Well, Nebraska producers know that sustainability is important, and we're going to learn a little bit more about how cattle are upcyclers. Joining me now with more on this is Ruth Ready with CommonGround. And Ruth, tell us a little more about this, how cattle are upcyclers, how they're able to graze on corn stalks.
Well, a lot of times about this time of the year, people will see cows out on corn stalk fields, and those cows are able to consume the corn residue that's left behind. And because of the way they digest food, they can take in all that cellulose that's left out there and turn it into a higher value product by converting it to protein through their meat. And it's a great way to utilize something that otherwise would not be utilized in our food chain. It's good for the soil, and we don't want to take off too much residue because all that residue is good for our healthy soils. And so it's a little bit of a balancing act. But cows are great at going out there. And a lot of people think, well, they're just looking for corn. Well, they do find the corn, and that's their first preference. But after they found the corn, you know, sometimes we miss a little bit, and we might have an ear or two out there, or for whatever reason, the corn goes down in a windstorm, some of it might. And so they'll go look for this corn first. But right along with that corn, they really, really like husks, because husks are a pretty soft type of forage, and they will consume those next. And after that, I don't know, kind of along with the husks, there's some leaves out there yet. And so they're going to go out and they're going to find those leaves. And like I say, because of the way cows and cattle can digest things, they can take these leaves and turn it into protein for you and I.
It's really a unique way of getting more out of your cornfield.
Yes, it is. And Nebraska has had a lot of cows that go out on cornfields. And the main thing is that as long as we have open weather without a lot of snowfall, they can access that corn stubble and eat all those things that are out there. And they do very well on that type of forage diet. And it is a great way to upcycle those forages into, you know, a usable product for you and I.
Coming up a little bit later, you're going to have a recipe for us.
Yes, I've got a cranberry quick bread that is a good quick breakfast or a snack in the afternoon.
Sounds good. Okay, we'll see you in a few minutes.
Ruth always does a nice job, and that recipe looks pretty good.
Yeah, and she put some honey butter on it too, which is also good.
Warm it up.
Yes.